Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to talk to you about a lot of the stuff coming out on the internet's YouTube, and just to quickly comment on my last video. Thought it certainly led people down kind of a endless path, and I certainly didn't mean to do that. And so, what I'd like to clarify is that we need to separate the knowns from the unknowns, and it's kind of like where to begin. What I see right now is this goofball, Anderson Cooper, obviously, seems to be running damage control on this entire spin operation. But it's kind of so in your face that it's almost like they want you to take this bait or for some reason. Who knows? But anyways, this little Anderson CIA Cooper who was a CIA intern or something, came out and was on some crappy reality show for a year. And then I guess that gives him credentials to be on CNN because he's, this big shot reporter, always reporting from, obscure places in the world and dodging, missiles and stuff and whatnot. He's a total like journalistic hero. No, he's an actor, okay? That's the point I'm trying to make here, is that like the actors are the people that we're watching on television. And well, just to start off with, a couple of the main characters who seem to really position themselves in front of the camera well, just loving the FaceTime. Is this person right here on the left? I don't know what she's just handing Anderson Cooper this cute little handwritten note from one of the kids, and she couldn't read it. She insisted that Anderson Cooper read it, which is just kind of weird. Then Anderson Cooper pulls out his glasses to go in like, Mr. Super Smart Man mode and reads this. But oh, amazingly, they just had to bring up a picture of it they already had, prepackaged or scanned in, right on the spot. That's amazing, movie magic, if you will. Okay, moving right along to some of the other characters. Like, one of the guys you probably noticed is this fucking medical examiner. And man, this guy he isn't borderline incoherent, he is completely incoherent. Uh, he is high as fuck on whatever he has back in his laboratory, or he's intentionally trying to be a goofball. He's intentionally trying to be an idiot. He's intentionally trying to be as vague as possible. I don't know, just probably to lead you down some, uh, endless road, because I think this guy is a legitimate coroner or medical examiner and does have his established, I don't know if you call it an office or department or what. He's probably getting paid by the city and state. And this guy is legit. I don't know what the fuck his deal with him is. I mean, he's fucking nuts. He's high, or he's just trying to distract everyone. And then getting on to this other strange character who also not alleging to be an actor. I think these people are real human beings. I just think they are either total idiots, which is not likely. I mean, this guy, Gene Rosen, he's a retired psychologist. And, I mean, as a psychologist, isn't it kind of your job for you to take patients in and have them, dump all of their emotional problems on you all day? But when something like this happens, every time he's on camera, it's like he breaks down into some, you know, I mean, it's just bizarre. It's like something you'd see in a drama school. But, I think that, number one, this guy is not an actor. Number two, this guy is either on drugs, or this guy's just trying to totally throw us off. And, you know, he is just a huge weirdo and, should be kept suspect. And of course, I'd like to note that, Snopes.com has apparently debunked all of this, so we don't have to worry about that. They've got the official story, they've got everything, even though, they haven't really told us anything. But supposedly they've gone through and debunked everything. This is just we're all wasting our time here anyway. But anyway, Gene Rosen, total creep. Okay, kind of just going on the theme of these everyone in the town being completely high on some fucking medication. And I mean, that might be completely understandable. It's sort of a upper class community, so these people are going to doctors and psychiatrists a lot. But check out this family. Well, the kid on the left. I mean, that kid is high as shit on some. I don't even know what the doctor gave him. It's like Adderall and Xanax at the same time, probably. But that kid, is he mentally handicapped? I don't mean to jump to any conclusions or offend anyone. But yeah, this dad also looks pretty fucking stoned. And, that's understandable. I mean, you're going through some serious shit. You're going to, want to take something to take the edge off. So that's completely understandable. But, this goofball gets just freaking loves a FaceTime, gets up on TV, like pretends to be as sad as possible, like talks for, brief moment about, really tugs at your heartstrings about how horrible this was and, like blah blah blah, but then the conversation just keeps turning back to it's the guns, and I don't want to foster that conspiracy theory. Maybe there, maybe true, it may not be true, and it may be just a huge distraction because they were gonna do it anyway, kind of like no matter what happened as far as the world of politics goes, and then we're going to try to, cram it down to people's faces. But really, that's kind of, not my biggest concern at this point. And I think that's, a lot of speculation. So it's important to kind of, although I am speculating a lot here, it's definitely important to understand that there's, going to be some of these things are going to be factual. Some of it's going to be a lot of disinformation. I mean, I'm not intentionally putting out anything that, other people haven't suggested or said. I don't have any information that I think that nobody else knows. So, yeah, I'm just going with this theme because this is so bizarre, man. Okay. Alright, this next character, Alexis Poser. No, I'm just kidding. His name is Alexis Holler. He was some kid's uncle, and, I don't know where this guy appears out of, but literally the day that this event happened, I guess, like, before, the sun even went down, this guy was already, like, trying to collect money for, his son, like, give us money through PayPal. How sketchy is that? It's like you really managed to set up some non-profit corporation in a matter of hours. I don't think so. I think you're asking for people's money, and like, dude, like, if you've seen this guy's interviews, you'll see his dead eyes. And once again, understand if people choose to take medication to sort of deal with stressful emotional problems, but I mean, this guy just comes up there with dead eyes and talks for a couple minutes, pulls out your heartstrings, and then it immediately kind of turns back to like, the guns did it, we have to do something about the guns. And doesn't anyone realize that it's like it's like they have every law in the books to prevent people getting from guns in Connecticut. It's like California. And this is just bizarre. It's like there were already laws in place that could have prevented this from happening, and they didn't work. And so there are, it's like, well, our idea sucked, so try our new idea that's going to suck even more. Anyways, back to the point. This guy, Alexis Holler, I mean, this guy is just sick. This guy is a scumbag. Scum of the earth. Using this kid's death to just start hawking money, pulling at people's heartstrings, asking them for money before the day's even over, setting up like web pages and registering his kids' name